Tension?
Being together for so long, almost every day, how do you feel?
Siguro kung isang dressing room baka.
Hindi rin. Parang nag-share na tayo ng dressing room eh. Hindi naman.
Oh yeah, we did. No?
Yes. It was a riot.
Even before, walang tension. Even now, walang tension. Zero. It's so easy
I think we've
to work
surpassed, yeah. I think we've surpassed all the stress and the tension. Parang, maski na gusto namin ma-tense, hindi na ayaw na. And now we're really just enjoying performing together. I've always said this, performing with Martin is really super easy. He makes it easy for me. You know what I mean? Lalo-lalo na po ako dahil ang tagal-tagal ko nang hindi nagpa-perform. So yung first few shows namin sa Amerika, medyo syempre na ninenervyos ako. I was very anxious. I didn't know how the people will react. But we breezed through it because of course Martin was there and it made it really easy.
It's automatic, Pops. When we get on stage, even in a TV interview or basta kasama kami ni Pops, napakadali. It's so easy. It's automatic already. So, and I think people see that. They don't see there's a plastic, any kind of forced. Nothing is forced. In fact, we don't try and force anything on the stage that we cannot deliver honestly and sincerely. So, good thing that working with Pops, it's always so automatic. She goes left, I go right. I go right, she goes left. She looks left, I look right. I mean, it's even people even ask, did you block that show? Did you have a director? Sabi ko, wala. Talagang ano kami, very natural kami mag-blocking or mag-spiels. We still finish each other's sentences. She knows where I'm going. Ay, magdo-joke si Martin. Preno muna si Pops. Tapos mag-downshift ulit si Pops. It's hard to find that kind of chemistry with other partners that I've had.
Are you friends?
Hindi.
No. Of course.
Yes, we are. I think, like I said, ang dami na naming napagdaanan, lahat na yata ng emosyon napagdaanan, lalo na ako napagdaanan ko na lahat, na finally when, of course, it's true, you know, time heals all wounds, and especially when, and my part anyway, no, pag naka-recover ka na from all of those emotions, you really just want to keep bettering yourself and moving on. And even if you want to look back, and sometimes you do remember, you never forget, that's the problem. But when you do remember, now what I do is, I really only try to remember the good stuff. No? I try to learn from the past, of course, the not so good stuff. But it's really better to just move on na talaga and really wake up na alam mong wala kang problem. Meron tayong problems every day, of course, but those are new problems that we have to deal with, diba? Ikaw. Friends ba tayo?
What can I say? I mean, she's allowed me back into her friendship circle. I follow her on Instagram. I don't know if she follows me, but
I follow you.
See, so there's the friendship nowadays. Hindi yung dapat face to face. Hindi na yung keeping in touch doesn't necessarily mean in touch. We know each other. We see each other grow. During the time that she speaks of, the bad times, syempre, being the cause of the bad times, it's very hard for me to comment on how the recuperation ceremony happened. But for Pops, seeing her grow through Instagram and through Facebook and all the other social medias, I see that she's grown as a person, as a woman. She talks about happiness and bitterness. And now she's a producer. She produces. She puts shows together. She's behind the scene, not just in front. But I think, to answer the question earlier, the reason why I'm performing with her again is because I wanted to be part of the restart of Pops Fernandez.
Who's richer between the two?
Who's richer? Obviously her.
Yeah.
She took everything.
Ganon.
That's what she wants to hear.
Ganon.
But little did I know, I didn't have to give anything because she recuperated on her own. She stood on her own 2 feet. She raised 2 children by herself, and she still had time perform and to produce and to keep the business part of her career alive. Now I want to be part of the new part of her performance. I want her to perform again. I think the fans need to see the concert queen perform again. I want her to be that person, to be there on the first day of her first singing career again. The again career.
Hindi pa ako sure
So I wanted to
kaya
be
ko
there.
mag-solo. Ayun.
That's why I won't produce. I don't want to have the same headache. I cannot go on stage with a headache thinking, ano, puno ba to? Or kikita ba ako dito? Or ano, gastos na naman to? I can't do that when I perform. So my job for for this whole thing here is to bring her back to the stage.
Are you paid well?
Paid well? No. Because I don't ask for. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, there's no money value.
Take it back. No.
No,
Ito na lang.
I don't say, oh, I'll do it, but you need to pay me.
Yeah.
No.
We never discuss it.
No.
Of course you're paid naman.
I'm paid,
And
but
you're
she
paid
just says,
well.
Mark.
It's just that he doesn't question it anymore.
Ito si Pops, Mark. Yan, yung ganon. Pag, Mark. Ibig sabihin walang budget. Yung ganon.
Ang kapal ng mukha nito.
Mark, ito lang.
Baka sabihin nila, hindi kita binabayaran. May bayad ka ha?
May bayad, pero yung Mark na bayad. Okay, Mark. Oh yun, may possibility na medyo tataas ang
Eto
sweldo mo.
ha,
But Mark.
magpasalamat ka, hindi libre.
Oh, see?
Oh, diba?
See? So anything 1 peso over libre is good.
Oh yes. But the money is not an issue, I think. Sometimes, kinu-question mo. O yan, sinira mo pa yung microphone.
Huwag sila yung mic nyo, ha?
Oh my gosh.
Nanira ka pa, hindi atin.
Martin, libre na tayo dito sa
That's okay,
Kaya
it's working.
Oy, thank you so
West Avenue.
West Avenue
West
Suites.
Avenue
Thank you,
Suites.
Sir Alex.
So sweet of you, West
Yes.
Avenue.
Tuwan-tuwa si Pipay, nakahanap siya ng ano, tayo. Or else, nagastos siya, di ba?
But dito nag-party si Daddy Wawi, ah.
Oo nga.
Naisipan talaga ni Pipay kagad sila Daddy Wawi.
Oo.
Pero sila Daddy Wawi naman kasi, one of the producers,
Ha?
Daddy Wawi Rojas, si Alex Marcos, nandito
TY
siya.
na naman,
Si
ha?
Salve Garcia, si Stella Marie Angla. Yan. Uy, matuwa
And si
kayo.
Miss Flor.
Palakpakan niyo sila. Ay,
Miss
sabi
Flor
niyo ba si Tina
Santos
Flor?
also.
Dito na siya.
Wala pa yan.
Uy, pero palakpakan niyo sila kasi malay niyo magpaparapol ako maya-maya.
Ah.
Naka-Louis Vuitton yung naka-black na producer. Nakita ko. Nung sinabi ko, baka mahal ba?
Wait a minute, walang raffle?
Hindi, magpaparapol tayo.
Dapat.
Oo. So, yung mga umalis dyan,
Meron ka bang
naglalaro
donation
sa
sa
I always,
raffle?
hindi sanay ito, ah. I always
Okay.
give.
Sige.
Magbibigay kayong donation, people.
Si Martin daw.
Hinihingi ko sa'yo dahil alam ko hindi ka magbibigay.
Ang saklap. Oh.
Generous si Pipay ha. Kaya nga na nag-meeting kami ni
Okay na yung alam nilang kuripot ako. Okay na yun.
nag-meeting
Para-
kami
Oo.
ni Ana Puno. Sabi ko, Ana, may sinusunod tayong budget. Ayoko makipag-usap kay Pipay. Pero eto ang next na magtatanong, siyempre from Tita Baby, that's all. This is Tito Ricky Loy, na Meta Block.
Because of Ricky Lo, we're all here.
Siya nag-scoop,
Siya
wala
nag-scoop.
yan.
Correct. Pinaalala nga niya sa akin sa elevator ang aking...
Naiyak ka ba, Pipay?
Hindi na nga, wala.
At ilang beses ko sinabi, no comment, it's
At
not
ito
true,
pa.
it's not true.
Ito pa.
It's true.
Alam pa niya yung year. Ako
Si
nakalimutan
Ricky,
ko.
alam yung year?
Yes. oo.
Yeah, you want to deny it officially,
Can I
25 years
deny it?
later?
We're not splitting up.
Oh, anyway, my question has no relation to that. You said you survived or surpassed the past. It's a good thing that you're not okay with Martin's ex, Katrina. How did you get to that point? I mean, you're all
It took a long
together
time.
celebrating
Yes.
events.
That's all the time we have, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
No. Siyempre, it took a long time. That's, I will pretend, and I don't think I'm gonna be a normal human being if ganun kadali, diba? It took a while. But I think, like I said, time heals a lot of wounds. And, kumbaga when you see your life and you know that, for me kasi I'm okay, I'm doing quite well, I'm blessed with, of course, my 2 boys. Parang nawala na talaga yung galit ko. Diba? Kung ano man yun.
I think when you met Santino.
And yes,
I
the
think
other
that's
factor is
when it all.
when I saw Santino, such a sweet kid.
It's okay.
It broke my heart. Ano ba yun? So I think that totally changed my whole, yung pananaw ko talaga. So I said, everything has to be okay. And it is. And, nakakainis ka kasi. And I'm happy to say that for the very first time, our Christmas, not quite normal yet, no? But
Very
somehow,
not normal.
but somehow we made it normal. We made it work. I wanted the boys to be together, and they did it. And I think they had a great
It
time.
was a great Christmas. I mean, having all of them together.
Yes,
Congratulations
yes.
for
Very
that.
uncomfortable for me having both Pops and Katrina in the same table.
Yeah, but I think we were
I
comfortable.
think everything was fine, and it wasn't very forced. Because all the kids get along well, and Katrina made a big feast for us both, right? So it's been a long time. I mean, you know that Katrina and I are not together anymore either. So it's the whole modern family concept just happened. It was magic. It was Christmas. That's what Christmas is all about: miracles and magic. And of course, all the credit goes to Pops, because if she doesn't allow it, it's a whole different ballgame, diba? It's the woman really. It's the one who was left with all of these burdens and so on that has to cope with these things or make a choice to cope with it or not. And she made the choice to cope with it. So for all the women out there, you talk about a powerful woman. She should be on the poster. That's Pops.
Ganun, thank you. And of course, I think same goes to Katrina. She's also had difficult times, so both ways. So mabuhay mga kababaihan.
Yes.
Anyway, back to Valentine. What song in your repertoire hits your heart the most? I mean, something that brings back beautiful memories.
Not necessarily memories. I was asked this last New Year. Ano ba yung kinakanta namin ni Martin na pwede kong masabi na kanta na namin now? I had to think about it for a while, but I said, it must be how do you keep the music playing. Diba? Because no matter what we've been through in our life, somehow our music, it never ends.
That's right.
Diba?
It kept on going on.
Yes.
Good. That would be a good
Curious
choice.
question.
Hindi, sandali muna.